So welcome back, and in this video we have something a little odd, but I want to bring out a few things to your attention before we get started. So instead of creating two circles here, we're going to see that we have one circle that's sitting at a radius of 60 and one that has a diameter of 120. Now I just want you to keep in mind that these are the exact same size circles. So if you didn't recognize that and you just started drawing circles, you're going to see two circles on top of each other. The other circles are pretty much self-explanatory. We have one that's 150 here and another one that's 50, and all of these angles are sitting at 22.5, which is kind of common. Anytime that we deal with something with a 45 degrees, we want to kind of cut it in half by the 22.5. So I think we have everything we need on this one, and enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and get to the AutoCAD portion. Okay, you know our normal housekeeping that we do. I usually will turn the grid off. I verify that my dynamic input is turned on. I typically like to work with my ortho on, and let's go ahead and make sure that our running O snaps are set to be the same. Okay, so all that done, let's go ahead and create some circles now. Let's go ahead and create a circle with a center diameter. Click here, and I'm going to create the biggest circle that I have first. So this has a diameter of 150. And of course, it's going to pop off your screen. I'm just going to zoom the extents by clicking this button, or you can double click the middle mouse wheel. Now, normally I will put it at the 0, 0, but in this case, kind of doesn't matter. Everything is going to be concentric to this circle. Next, let's go ahead and create another circle. And then I'm just going to touch this circle, and then I'll click on the center, and then I'll type in 120. So that's going to be my second circle on the inside. And now I have one more circle that I need to create here. So I'm going to go with circle, center diameter. I'll touch this circle, click on this plus here. And I always you'll notice that I will always tend to pull my cursor just a little bit just so I can see that circle developing. And then I'm going to type in 50. Okay, so now we have all of our three circles that we're going to need. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a construction line. I'll make it vertical, and I'm going to place it right at this center. Let's go ahead and hit escape twice to get out of that, and let's go ahead and create another construction line. And this time I'm going to make it horizontal, and it's going to be right at this center. Escape. Now I'm going to kind of give you a preview of something that I may have talked about or may not have talked about, but we're going to kind of look at a little grips, and this is going to speed this up considerably. Let's go ahead and select both of these lines. I'm going to select this middle square. You're going to see on my command line I get the word stretch. I want you to click on the space bar. It's going to come to the word move. Space bar one more time, and it's going to come to rotate. So I want it to say rotate with the two stars beside it. Next thing I'm going to do is select the word copy. And now that's going to allow me to type in 22.5. And remember, that's going to be the positive one. So I'm expecting these two lines to go counterclockwise. So I'm expecting them to kind of bend this way. I should have a line here and a line here. So enter. And then I'm going to type in negative 22.5. And that should give me my other lines. So enter. And now to get out of the grips command, you hit the escape button twice. All right. Next, let's go ahead and get rid of these two lines here. And I'm just going to select them and hit the delete button, or you can select them both and hit the erase command. All right. So now let's go ahead and work on our trimming. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get rid of all these lines on the inside. On the outside here, and all of these lines on the inside here. I'm going to do that with the EXTRIM command, and that's going to speed things up a lot. So EXTRIM, go ahead and hit enter. I want you to select this circle and then click on the outside. And you're going to give it a couple of minutes and it should go around it, and all of them should be gone. And what we're going to do after this command is that we're going to repeat this same command and do the same on the inside. So I'm just going to hit the enter button. That's going to take me back to EXTRIM. I'll select this circle. And then I'm going to click on the inside, and it's going to do exactly like it did before on the other ones. It's just going to go work its way around here and trim out all of the commands. Okay, then I'll give that one more second. All right, Last thing I need to do now is just start working on making this look exactly like the image. So what I'm going to do is start with the trim command, and I know that these lines on the outside here are not here. I also know that these lines, kind of scroll out a little bit here, are not here. The next things I need to do is take a look at and go like, all right, what else is missing? So these lines here on the inside here and here. And let's do the exact same thing at the top. So here and here. Okay. And the last little trimming I need to do is I need to get rid of these lines on the inside of here. Same on here. And then one final trimming pieces are I need to trim out these circles here. Okay. Now after that, I'll go ahead and hit the escape button, and I should be done with creating this one. And if you enjoyed this video, it's nice and simple, and hopefully you understood a little bit more about grips, and we will play with that on some more examples. But hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you are continuing to like this type of comment, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, as I try to produce videos weekly at least. And if you don't mind, go ahead and if there's something that you want to see me do, go ahead and share something in the comments, and I'll try my best to get to it. So thank you for watching.